Another lovely day in South Fiordland. At least we can see the top of the mountain ridge over there, as we need to get over that. Though I know we won't have enough altitude taking off towards it, so we'll go this way, then do a climbing turn and come back around, and we'll be fine doing that. Oops. Okay, yeah, bump in the runway that turned it into a takeoff ramp. Never mind, we're flying. Right then, so the express deliveries paperwork says the next destination for you is Shoal Cove, where the lucky winner of the free underwear works. And one more thing, we do like you to be on time with your deliveries, but we also take care of our pilots, so make sure you occasionally have short breaks between flights. And Shoal Cove is an ideal place for that, as they've just opened a new Das Burgers restaurant. So get something to eat if you want to, and I also hear that Das Burgers have now started selling donuts too, which sounds very nice. Quite fancy a donut now. Yep, got enough altitude, haven't we? So yes, we'll get over here okay. We can still see where we're going, so that's no problem. Yeah, now, if you've been a regular with this series, hold on, a bit of turbulence there. Yeah, if you've been a regular, you will actually have seen this airport before that we're going to today. Well, sort of. So if you remember, there was an episode which wasn't actually supposed to be an episode, where I was flying the Islander. And we blew an engine in flight and ended up with an emergency landing at what was the next airfield in the tour anyway. So I decided I may as well turn that into an actual leg of the video series. So if you saw that one, I was flying past an airport when the engine gave up, and the one we're going to today is that exact same place. It was easier to ignore it back then because it would have meant a sharp turn in a descent with only one engine, so that wasn't ideal. Especially as where we did end up was quite local anyway, and I could keep flying pretty much straight and level, and it didn't need any major manoeuvring. So that was the better option, and we landed safely, so that was all good. And in case you did miss that and were intrigued by a one-engine emergency landing, this series is all in the same playlist. So have a scroll back and look at episode number 41, I think it was. It's not actually as exciting as it sounds, but it's there if you did want to see it. So yeah, we have previously flown past and seen this one out the window before, but now we get to land at Shoal Cove this time. The runway is quite nice and certainly big enough, so that's not a problem for something with wheels. But you could also get a float plane in here. There's a section of river that we're just coming up on now, which is straight enough and wide enough where you could land on it in X-Plane 11. Now we've moved to 3D water in 12, I assume it's still the same and you can still land on it, although I haven't tried that, so I've got no idea. You can see a dock and a plane here, and then the landing area is just beyond that. And even for us following the river and then just a slight turn onto the runway, that's probably the easier way in as well. Bit of a bounce. Yeah, not great. Yeah, I think that's another one to add to the adequate list, isn't it? Never mind. Let's go up here onto the apron and deliver our fuel-wear underwear to the lucky winner. And I'm going to Dasburgers to get something to eat, and sounds like fun. Entering Daz's ring. Donut decorating competition.